Good afternoon YouTube, Xfile 2708 back again with another pickups video. Decent chunk of charity shops over in Redcar. There's a CX as well, not the biggest, but I was able to get half a dozen or so titles from that particular CX that I wanted as well. So yeah, I'll show the charity shop pickups first, and then we'll save the CX purchases till last. So let me take these off first. Right. Should have got this organised before I started the video, but hey ho. Right. First up, DVD. Alright, let's have a look. Price wise, I think this was one that was buy one get one free. They were 99p each. It's one that I'd seen mentioned on a few people's channels recently. One that I hadn't got in the collection so far, so I did want to pick it up, and it is Vertical Limit. So this is with Chris O'Donnell, Bill Paxton, Robin Tunney and Scott Glenn. So I'd wanted, well, I've seen previously Cliffhanger. Don't think I've got Cliffhanger back in the collection as yet, but I know this is supposed to be one of a similar vein, so figured I'd pick this one up and check it out for the first time. So Vertical Limit. Alright, try and do this without knocking everything off. Now, I don't think I've got this one. I think I've got maybe one of the later ones, but this is the original King Kong. So I think the original is it from the 30s? Let's have a look. Don't know, I can't see. It says, experience the excitement and the terror felt by movie-going audiences when RKO released the original monster classic. Behold the discovery of the giant ape King Kong on Skull Island, his terrifying battle against the prehistoric creatures that live there, and his brutal murder of the ship's sailors that follow him. See King Kong's voyage to New York and his fatal attraction to the beautiful Fay Ray, leading to death and destruction as Kong pursues her through New York City. So I think I've got 2 or 3 different Kong movies over there. Definitely got Skull Island, and I've got one of the old ones as well, but I'm not sure if I've got this original one. If I have, I'll double check. I know I've definitely not got this particular release, but I don't know if I've got this movie, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'll double check if I have got the movie, but it's a different release, then I'll compare the two maybe for special features and things like that, and then donate one of them through to the local charity shop. So there we go, the original King Kong. Next up, one that's still sealed, looks a decent horror comedy. It says on the front, The Office meets Shaun of the Dead. So I've got a feeling, not 100% sure, but I might have seen this one previously. So we shall see. But it says, work, it sucks the life out of you. So blood-sucking bosses, office space with vampires. So yep, we'll give it a go. Let's see what it's like. There's the back of the DVD. Still sealed as well. One that I've definitely not seen before, but looks decent. It's got Edward Furlong and Willem Dafoe in, and it is Animal Factory. So some sort of tagline there about Shawshank Redemption. Let me just see if I can get that label off and see what it says. uncompromising, truly chilling, a far more powerful and realistic work than The Shawshank Redemption. So there we go, high praise. So that was one that was on James's top 10 non-horror of all time, that was on our episode 2 recently. So I probably wouldn't go that far. I've got a feeling, like I say, not seen it before, but to compare it to Shawshank Redemption, then yeah, it's going to have to go some from what I've heard. So if anyone has seen this one, let me know in the comments if it's a good one. So there we go, Animal Factory. Next up, another Jason Statham movie that I hadn't got back in the collection, and it is The Bank Job. So do like myself, a Jason Statham movie. I'll say not really seen a bad one as yet. I wasn't a fan of the first Meg movie, but you know, I'm into my shark films, my shitty shark movies and stuff like that. And you know, I was expecting a really good shark movie, but it was a typical Jason Statham action film. And although, like I say, I do like my Jason Statham movies, I wanted it to be all about the shark, and sadly it was all about Jason Statham and stunts and all of that sort of thing, which, you know, we should have expected, but you know, it disappointed me on that basis. But yeah, generally film wise, for regular action films, I've not seen a bad one as yet. So there we go, The Bank Job. Next up, from 1980, one of the best, if not for me, the best comedy ever made, the original Blues Brothers from 1980, with John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. Ray Charles is in it, Frank Oz, Aretha Franklin, absolutely stellar cast. Carrie Fisher's even in this one as well. But yeah, absolutely superb comedy. Like I say, my all-time favourite, so was glad to get it back into the collection, and probably one that I will upgrade to Blu-ray at some point, but just nice to get it back in the collection for now. So the original Blues Brothers. And another favourite of mine, really pleased to get this one. This was 3 for £1, and it was it's one that's out of print. So if you look on the likes of CEX, this original DVD release of Threads goes, I think they sell it for £10. Like I say, I got it in a part of a 3 for £1, so just over 30 pence. And it's brutal. It's depressing as fuck, but wow, what an absolutely amazing movie. Again, one of my all-time favourites. So, like I say, wanted to get it back into the collection as I haven't got it as yet. And I will definitely upgrade to the remastered Blu-ray that got released. So James was telling me that there's a really good documentary on that Blu-ray as well. So looking forward to picking that one up. But for now, it's back in the collection and one I can rewatch again soon. Right. The last one from charity shops DVD wise, and then we're on to some Blu-rays. I managed to pick up the Godfather DVD collection. So I managed previously, I think I've got the first Godfather movie, but obviously I wanted to get part 2 and 3. And in one of the local charity shops in Redcar, they got this one for £2. So where are we? That way round. So it's a 4 DVD set. So you've got part 1, part 2, part 3, and then a disc with all the extras and bonus features on. So certainly wasn't one that I was gonna turn away. Like I say, still needed to get 2 and 3. So for £2 in a nice, I don't know, faux leather or whatever you want to call it, was nice to add this one into the collection. So actually it's a 5-disc DVD set. contains all 3 Godfather films plus a bonus DVD filled with over 3 hours of special features, only available in widescreen format. Ooh, there we go. So, yeah, looking forward. I haven't seen any of the Godfather movies in donkey's years. I think Godfather Part 2 is one of James's all-time favourite movies. So, looking forward to rewatching these through in order again soon. Right, so that was the charity shop DVDs. Then we struck it lucky. One of the, I think it was actually British Heart Foundations. They'd got a load of Blu-rays. Our local Heart Foundation, they individually price Blu-rays. Some you can find as cheap as 50p if they're really common ones. Others like Tucker and Dale versus Evil I've been looking at in one of the local British Heart Foundations recently. £10 on Blu-ray for British Heart Foundation. So I was really pleased when I went into the one in Redcar to find that they blanket price all of their Blu-rays at 50p. So I managed to get 7, I think it is. Some of them movies that I've already got on DVD, but for upgrades on Blu-ray for 50p, I'll take that all day long. I'll take the DVDs off the shelf over there, donate the DVDs to the local charity shop, and put the Blu-rays into the collection. So, first one I managed to get, absolutely amazing film. Recent watch for me for the first time on DVD, this one. It was one that Ghost Lou recommended. I'd never seen it before. I'd heard a couple of people speak really highly about how good a movie it is. So decided, Ghost Lou was nagging me, he said, you've got to watch it. So picked it up on DVD and wow, can't believe I've not watched it for such a long time. I'm not a big fan of Leonardo DiCaprio in general. Similar to Shutter Island, that one I'd never watched before. I was put off because it was Leonardo DiCaprio again. Watched that one recently, and that one blew me away as well. So, really pleased to get this one as an upgrade to the DVD release that I've got. And like I say, 50p. So there we go. So yep, pleased with that one. Next up, another upgrade for me. Got this one on DVD over there, and it is T2 Trainspotting with some slippy action. So there you go, 50p Blu-ray upgrade and with a slip. Can't go wrong. So there we go, T2 Trainspotting, superb film this one. Next up, another one with a slip, and again, I think another upgrade for me from the DVD I've got across there, and it is the Battle of Los Angeles. So again, bit of slippage, slippy. There we go, 50p. Next up, even better this one. This is a movie that I haven't seen before. It's one that I haven't already got in the collection. But this one has actually got a lenticular slip, and it is Inception. So one I've heard several people recommending this one, but it's always one that's passed me by. But yeah, you probably can't. Yeah, doesn't pick up too well on. Oh, there you go, a little bit. But yeah, you got the old lenticular. So into the collection for the princely sum of 50p. So there we go. Super pleased with that one. Another upgrade for me, again with a slip. Revenant. So let's say, couldn't believe it. You know, they've got about 30 titles in there on Blu-ray, loads with slips, and yeah, all blanket priced at 50p each. So let's say I came out with a decent chunk. So there we go. Revenant. This one I've doubled up on Blu-ray, so what I do, I don't catalogue my Blu-rays. I just take a picture on my phone of the shelving units, and then if I'm out and about, I can, you know, have a look at that particular shelf unit. If it's one that's action, then I know it's the shelf unit over there. If it's horror, then it's that one over there. And I'll just zoom in, have a look, see if I've got the title, and if it's not there, then I'll pick it up. This one, Taken 2 on Blu-ray. So I looked at that shelf unit in the far corner, wasn't there. I think I'd got Taken 1 only. So I thought, right, pick that one up, got it back, and then realised it's on my steelbook shelf down there, which I didn't even think to look at the picture. So it was one Ghost Lou had already given me on Blu-ray steelbook. So this one, I'll probably keep the slip for it, and then just donate the Blu-ray back to the local charity shop. So there we go, Taken 2. And then we have Matt Damon with The Martian. So superb film, this one. Probably saw it a couple of years ago. Most definitely overdue a rewatch. Was one that I thoroughly enjoyed. And again, 50p for an upgrade for me. So super happy with that one. So that was all of the Blu-rays from the charity shops. Last ones, guys, and then we're done for today. So finished off with the local CX. So I'd had a little look on the app before I went in. So I've got a list of probably 4 titles, something like that. I always just do a search by the store, by the horror genre, pick out any that I'm after. I also, you know, look for a few other things. I do a search on the word Hitchcock, I do a search on the word Steelbook, do a search on the word Shark, all that sort of stuff, just to see by store if there's anything else that I'm after. So I got some horrors that I was after, but then once I'd got those, I just have a quick look up and down the shelves just to see if there's any non-horrors. Obviously, you know, there's probably several hundred or, you know, 1,000 plus, depending on the size of the store, just for regular DVDs. So I don't search those on the app before I go across, but I just have a little scout up and down the aisles when I'm in there, see if anything jumps out. And again, I think there was maybe 3 or 4 non-horrors that I wanted for the collection, so pick those ones up as well. So first one, this is a recommendation from Ghost Lou, one I haven't seen before, but again, it's one I've heard other people as well speak highly about. So Straight Outta Compton, obviously Dr. Dre, Eazy-E, Ice Cube, MC Ren, and I don't know, DJ something, but the cover's folded over on that one, so I'm going to have to unfold that. So this is the director's cut, but yeah, for £1.50, thought I'd pick that one up and see if it was as good as other people are saying. So apparently it tells the true story of how 5 young cultural rebels, armed only with their lyrics, swagger, bravado and raw talent, stood up to the authorities that meant to keep them down and formed the world's most dangerous group, NWA. So yeah, looking forward to checking that one out. You can see there, cover's been folded over, so need to sort that out. But yeah, £1.50, nice to add that into the collection. Double movie edition, this one. Now I've got one of these separately on the action shelf over there, but I hadn't got the other one, and oddly the other one is more expensive as a single release than it is to buy it on this double. So I thought, right, I'll buy it as this double one, and my single DVD release over there again can get chucked into the local charity shop. So managed to pick up the double movie edition, London Has Fallen and Olympus Has Fallen. So still need to get Angel Has Fallen, which I think is the third one in the trilogy. I think I've already got Olympus Has Fallen, but I hadn't got London. So that was just a cheap way of me getting London into the collection. So certainly these two I've seen before. Brilliant action films, but I haven't seen Angel as yet. So looking forward to getting Angel and watching these three through. Right, next up, one of the Halloween franchise that I hadn't got back into the collection. So Halloween, what the fuck? Halloween Resurrection. So there we go. Yep, £2.50. Again, with it being one of the later Halloween movies, it's one I haven't seen for donkey's years. So I'm part way through rewatching the franchise again. I think I'm up to about part 5, something like that. So, but yeah, rewatching them through. So, as and when I see the DVD releases in the local charity shops, then pick them up and add them into the horror collection. In fact, it isn't that shelf there. They go on that side set. Oh my god, what's going on? Side shelf there, because I keep all of my Halloween franchise separate. So there we go. Halloween Resurrection. Next up, can't go wrong with some Bill and Ted action. So obviously still need to pick up Excellent Adventure. But yeah, Bogus Journey, where he's playing battleships with death. Absolutely superb. Love both the Bill and Ted movies. Haven't seen the new release that came out a few years ago. Face the Music, I think it is. So not seen that one as yet, but yeah, as soon as I saw this one, had to grab it. In fact, that's there. So it wasn't CX, that one. That was one of the charity shop ones. So there we go. Bogus Journey. And then for my sins, I know not everybody was a fan of this one. I didn't mind it. I was kind of hoping it would be along the lines of Black Phone, which I was a massive fan of when it came out. I thought this one was all right. They could have probably done a lot more with it than they did, and it could have probably led on to a couple more films if they'd done a better job of this particular movie. But you know, it is what it is, and yeah, it's one I don't mind watching. So saw it dropped. When did it come out? It only came out last year, so 2023. So already down to £4 on DVD. So nice to grab that one, add it into the collection, and I'll give that one a rewatch coming up. And then 2 box sets to finish. I was not going to turn down there you go, you can see the logo, an Anchor Bay Hellraiser box set. So there you go, you see the Anchor Bay logo there. And this contains Hellraiser 1, Hellraiser 2 Hellbound, Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, and a bonus disc. Decent little box set, this one. I did make sure all of the discs were in there, and they were all the proper, oh god, Anchor Bay releases. This isn't going to be very easy to show on camera. So you've got a card thing there, and then you've got the 4 Anchor Bay discs there. I hate showing gatefold box sets like that on camera. They're always difficult to show. There you go, some nice artwork on there from these 2 side bits. And then you've got the chapter selection there. And then a little bit more different artwork on there. So that was one of the Anchor Bay editions that I hadn't got in the collection. So I have got Hellraiser, the original, on I think it's Anchor Bay, or is it Bayview? Anchor Bay, I think it is. So I've got that one in the collection, but yeah, hadn't got this this box set. So yep, super happy to add that one into the Anchor Bay collection. And then the last one to finish, which again, another one of my little subsets. So James will be watching this chuckling away. We have an Alfred Hitchcock box set. So I tend to cherry pick the Alfred Hitchcock box set. So I've got a big 14 or 15 disc box set down there already with 14 movies on. So for this one, it's got 6 movies, and I've literally I think I've literally only got the first movie. So this contains North by Northwest, which is the one that I've got but I haven't watched as yet. It then has The Wrong Man, Dial M for Murder, I Confess, Strangers on a Train, and Strange Fright. So there you go. So a nice cheap way for £5 there to get 6 Hitchcock movies into the collection. So 5 of which I haven't got so far. So there we go. Finishing the video with some Alfred Hitchcock goodness. The main man. There we go, guys. That's my pickups from Redcar. So yeah, really pleased with certainly with the haul from CEX and some nice additions from the charity shop, especially the upgrade 50p Blu-ray. So can't go wrong at that price, and with slips as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what movies you saw there that might be some of your favourites, some that I've mentioned that I might not have seen already. Again, let me know if you think they're good movies or not, and any recommendations. So always nice to interact with you guys in the comments. So yeah, as always, guys, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now.